Good evening, everybody, or in this case, good morning. Welcome to Subsistence. It is first thing in the morning in Subsistence, and it is October, which also means it's rutting season. 18 degrees out, and well, at least it is here next to the fire. And I have a little snack waiting for me. There we go. Just a little bit of a snack. Did that not go in? Come on, go in. There we go. Looks like we got some wood chopping to do today. We are running deathly low with winter coming on. I gotta do a major boring wood run. So sorry about that, guys. But you're going to be seeing that today. I've also put out some small animal traps because even though our refrigerator here is like full to the hilt with food, this is starting to look a little on the bare side. I mean, literally. Even though our vegetables are pretty high, but once we start the cooking spree, the vegetables will go down, which free up spaces, and you get the gist, you know. And then the cooked food will be over here, and that will leave this empty, and leaving us being able to once again fill it up. So I started getting small animals. Besides, we need the fat to render once they hit level 10. So we got our first bunny that came in. He's over there being old Mr. Cutesy. And I was not streaming at the time or recording, but being that it was rutting season, there was a moose that was like hanging outside this window. And all I had to do was open the window. He tried attacking me through the window. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, Mr. Shotgun came out and I had to blast him. And as a result, I think maybe we got some damage here, maybe. Oh, no damage at all. Wow, I am surprised. I am shocked. There's no damage. I did shoot out the window, so, you know, the window was open. I'm kind of surprised. So that being said, today is just another normal day, other than having to go on a wood run. I just have to periodically come and check the traps every so often. What I really want is bunnies. I don't need chickens per se, but I need bunnies. Only because bunnies generate the most fat than the chickens do, and we need the cloth. Quite frankly, we need a lot of cloth. And chickens don't give the cloth, but bunnies. I'll be out and about scavenging. Now, I did not look for any of the hunters, so I gotta be extra vigilant because I might run into some hunters while I'm out and about. I do not currently know their location. It's a wolf. Try to keep my eye on that wolf. Don't come over here, buddy. Yeah, try to keep my eye on that wolf. Most likely there might be something over here to my left, I don't know. Keeping all my attention on that wolf because he's easier to spot. Thank God there's nothing over here. Oh boy. Now, Greg, I have heard from Greg, and Greg is currently extremely busy with his real life right now. He is he's mostly offline these days. I don't know if that's because of his computer situation or just the fact that he's always busy, like busy, like extremely busy. That being said, he doesn't look like he's going to be able to come back online anytime soon, but we do wish him the best, and I definitely hope he will come back. He is, you know, still considered my streaming partner. But I will keep you guys posted on his availability in the future. Oh, that's pretty good. I see a bear over to the left. He's a little ways away though. Come on. Oh. What's going on here? Let's go. Let's go. Wow. And as far as the test live was supposed to take place tomorrow, which is the 29th. However, at that time period, today we've gotten another message from Funcom stating the test live is going to be once again, it's going to be pushed back until I do believe it was September 5th. So that being said, guys and gals, looks like what's going to happen is I will be going back to regular Conan. I've just it's big because my computer can't handle both Conan test live and regular game. Can only house one because that takes a lot of memory. I'm telling you, a ton of memory. It basically I had to uninstall the test live so I could put back the actual Conan. it took most of the day to get that back in. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading all the mods that we usually do. That's going to take a bit of time. Once that happens, then I can go back into the servers and start streaming again. So I am looking forward to coming back into the servers and play with everybody. So look for me in the servers, guys. And if you don't have our server information, a lot of our server information is in the Discord. Just go into our Discord and, you know, look for the login information. All the servers are open to the public, all of them except for one. That's the Underworld server. The Underworld server is for subscribers only. But everything else is free. Where's that bear? I know he's got to be around here somewhere. So yeah, looks like I'm going to be back into the normal servers again, probably as of Monday. I'll probably do a test run over the weekend, maybe a test stream to make sure everything's running smoothly, and then go from there. That also means our PvP will be back on, I'll be back into the PvP server as well. Oh god. Well, yeah, I'll be back in the PvP server. I think we got one more battle we can do, between now and the 5th. That's gonna be harsh. So, that being said, yeah! Yeah, feel free to come into our PvP server. It's a very PvP light. It only happens on the weekends, Friday, Saturday nights. And then of course there's restrictions like no PvPing anybody until they're at least level 60. So yeah, once they hit level 60, then hey, more power to you. You can attack them and they can attack you. Whether being outside the base or inside the base. But if it's inside the base, they have to be online and, you know, within a certain time frame and certain, you know, only on Friday, Saturday, you know, that sort of thing. So there's a lot of rules and regulations. Just let us know. And it's a lot of fun. And we're keeping a tight eye on that server. It's, you know, you'll have to ask us for the password. For the most part, because we're mostly afraid of hackers coming in and, you know, cheating, that sort of thing. But feel free to come in and send me a message, let me know, and we'll give you a password to go in. So that's not a problem. Now, I don't know the reason why that they're, you know, that they keep, you know, pushing back the dates, Funcom. In a way, it's a mixed double-edged sword. It's pain in the ass. They promised, you know, they promised by a certain date that they were going to have it out in the test live. Of course, test live, we expect bugs. We expect things to not work right in the test live. You know, test live is just that. It's you get to test things before they're actually really ready. And this is where you find bugs, and then, you know, bug fixes come out, and etc. And that's what it's there for. So I don't understand why they would, like, say, well, you know, we want to make sure you get the best. I'm like, but it's test live, you know. I mean, it's a pain in the ass that you gotta wait. And then, not only that, they push it back again a second time for another week, and then now it's for like a month. So I'm like, what the fuck? It's a fucking test live. Just, you know, put it in, find the freaking bugs, let us find the bugs and report them to you, and then, you know, turn around and then fix it. You know? But, you know, I don't know. It is what it is, and hopefully I can get 133. That's not bad. And, you know, and then just take it from there, you know? We got company. We got 2 wolves here. I've already done that one. Oh no, that's a moose. Ooh, that's a moose. And being it's running season, he's gonna be horribly aggressive. Shotguns out. Reload. Let's see just how horribly aggressive he might be. How close do I have to be in order to aggro him? Hi, buddy. Are you coming after me? Okay, yeah, you see me. Yeah. Now. Oh, God. Yeah. Woo, he broke my leg, too. Damn! He broke my leg! I can't run even if I wanted to. Okay. Then I have to get more bullets for my shotgun. After that little stint. Do I have a... Oh, I do have a splint. Oh, thank God I had a splint. Okay, no small animals. Yeah, see, I got no room for that thing. Okay. looks like it's almost ready. Yeah, look, I'm pretty... My fruits and vegetables is really way down there. I was hungry enough for that? Yeah. Yep. And yes, oh boy, yes. See how our little guy is doing. Oh, you're level 1 already! Oh, how sweet. Oh, he needs food. Okay, buddy. We'll get you some food. We got a ton of carrots. Yeah, between having a cooking spree and feeding these small animals, they will totally, all our extra vegetables that we did accumulate will disappear really fast. Now, I did do a few things while off camera, and that would be something that you probably haven't noticed or have noticed. This thing here, right here. Yeah. Well, when I was in here during the course of the week, it was extremely hot, and I was getting like heat stroke and all that stuff. When that happens, your thirst meter goes down awfully fast, like really fast. So I decided to put in an air conditioner to combat that, and so there it is. That's the air conditioner. So whenever this is on, this is what happens when it's on. Basically, you just turn it on, and all of a sudden you see that little in the lower right hand corner. See that chill factor. Yeah, it just means that I'm cold. I guess but I'll turn that off. But before I made that, I made an extra. You don't see it or don't realize it, but I made an extra solar panel. So now we have even number. This is the newest rank of the solar power. It still needs to get upgraded, but at least I've made an extra one so we can have extra stuff and things. I need to upgrade this, to tell the truth. And I was thinking about making a third windmill, one more windmill as well, so this way we'll have a nice little electrical area there. So now that we got the extra, power, I was able to make this and be able to turn that on without too much of a problem. But I did also have to use up a lot of the generator, and so we're running low on biofuels. That's the other reason why we also need the small animals in those traps, and once they reach level 10, we need that fat to generate into biofuel, so this way we can then turn around and use that in the generators. And now we got 15. From 2 moose. Killed 2 moose. Was able to get 15. Let me turn on some lights. So we can seize what's going on here. Oop. Yep, level 1. So how's wow, it's already down quite a bit. Let's say that's onions. Oh. No, come on. Okay, so it's it's because I gotta turn the light on. There we go. Now it's a little brighter. So yeah, so there's going to be. Are these ready? No. Maybe. Yeah. 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 Those are tomatoes. Do I have a tomato seed? No, I do not have a tomato seed. So I'll just have to extract 4 seeds from the stack. There we go. Now they're. There we go. So let's just sit and relax. There's not much. I mean, we've pretty much made everything in the base that there is to make. Everything except maybe an elevator. I would love to ride the ATV, but the ATV right now is I got to make sure I have those extra parts. I don't want to ride the ATV if it's going to break down in a few minutes and I have no way of repairing it. So I got to make sure those are taken care of. But that also means I need to go into the caves. Hi, Sven. How are you? Sven is saying hello, Tylia. Hello. How's it going? So another week without Conan for you then? Yeah, well, yeah, it's not so much in the, well, is it a week to the 5th? Hold on. How many days is it till the 5th? Yeah, yeah, it's another week. So they're putting it off yet another week, aren't they? I didn't realize it was another week. So that makes it 2 weeks. Ugh. I was just talking about that actually. I was just, voicing my opinion on that. Yeah, it's like a double-edged sword, to tell you the truth. It's you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Because after all, it's the test live. I mean, that's what the test live is for, right? You're supposed to find the bugs, and if it doesn't work right, then it gets reported in, and then this way they can fix it before the actual due date, etc. That's what the test live is for. So I don't know why they just can't release it like now. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I understand that they want the best quality for us, which I understand that from a consumer point of view. But I you know I it's just it's a test live for a reason. Just let us do the job. This is the first time they kept on pushing back the release date. Well, this is actually the second time. They was originally supposed to go on test live as of the 12th or something like that. Yeah, and then they got pushed back to tomorrow, which is supposed to be the next release date, and now this is being pushed back to the 5th. So this is really like their third time, I think, if I'm looking at that correctly. So, but still, I mean, let us who pay for the privilege of going into the test live be able to do our jobs and to let them know when there's bugs. Yeah, it's still. What was that? Hold on. What was that? Yeah, but it's still for this release. Uh, yeah, I mean, like I said, I understand where they're coming from. Your Conan bug is getting to you, right? My Conan bug. Yeah. I really do miss playing. I've been in the test live in the single player, tell you the truth. Trying to, get my Conan fix, so to speak. Not streaming it because, believe it or not, in the test live right now, I do love the game. As of right now, do you know in the test live right now, they are still on your addiction to the game? Yeah, I am addicted to the game. Um, they still have it on the when the the Sacred Hunt event is still going on in the test live. They've not updated the test live. No, it's not. Well, it's on the Sacred Hunt event. But what's really disturbing is that my thrall. I just got to the point where I got my first thralls. Right. I went out with my thrall. My thrall died. No, not the current death system what they have where you pick them up and brush off the dirt off the shoulders and you send them back out again. No. He died. I'm like, what the? I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I was really kind of shocked that my thrall actually died, like death died. I was not a happy camper when my named thrall died on me. I'm like, oh, no. Yeah. So, so what was that? What was that, Sven? Uh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. The DBNO is not released yet in the initial release of Chapter 4. It was only released much later of Chapter 4. Well, I was yeah, but you would think that that would be in the test live though, because you're supposed everything goes in the test live first before it goes into the actual game. So, wouldn't that be in the test live? I was really shocked to see that the test live still had the Sacred Hunt event and Thralls die. Yeah, no, the current yeah, I was really shocked. I was just really shocked that my thrall died, and I was shocked to see the Sacred Hunt was still going on. But I'm actually enjoying the Sacred Hunt, being because I'm out and about at nighttime and getting smacked around by the little, you know, tiny were hyenas. So that's awesome. But I was pretty pissed off when my named thrall came after, died on me. But yeah, as I was saying, I was just, I really think that the test live should be, a test live. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't be treated as part of the actual game, like game. So let us have the update in the test live. Right. I don't know if yeah, there's no guarantee that they're going to release on the 5th, on September 5th. I mean, if they keep pushing it back, I'm not going to hold my breath. So if and when the 5th of September comes, whatever. Once I see that the download has taken place, then I'll uninstall the basic Conan and then reinstall the test live. I'm done waiting. I really wanted to do this, I really wanted to smooth transition and be able to, go directly into the test live on the day of without having to wait, and be able to play and be able to do like a 48-hour stream or whatever, so I can get the new content out and etc. But it looks like I'm going to have to wait till like the day after it comes out. Since the official release of the New Age is in October, no date. So it could be the end of October, maybe the 30th. Well, being that Funcom is also working on Dune The Awakening, and that's supposed to be taking place early of 2024. I'm sorry, 2025. Um, I'm not surprised that they're trying to get Conan out before that release date. Yeah, yeah, I said 2025. I did amend my 2024 to 2025. I amended it, so no worries. But yeah, 2025. It's supposed to come out early 2025. Oh, I better get out there and start collecting stuff. Here I'm kind of like sitting. I'm sitting on my sofa here, enjoying talking with you, just chatting. Yeah, then 6 months till chapter. Yeah, chapter 2. Oh man, they got a lot of work ahead of them. You know. All right, can I get up out? Can I get out? Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Sorry to hijacking your subsistence stream again. No, not of work. No, I actually was talking about Conan all through the subsistence. I am a little upset about the fact that they keep pushing the date back. I really am. I'm like, you know, I'm kind of salty about it. I'm a little salty. Oh, let me turn that on. I'm a salty Tylia. Yeah, I am. I am a little salty. Little salty. Ah, wrong one. Mia. But yeah, I'm going to be back in the normal servers until then, and I'll be back in the you know which servers did I have? Oh my god, I have a ton of servers. I'll be in them all between now and then. So I'm going to be streaming. Yeah. Well, I have the PvP. I also have SEPTA and Underworld, and I do believe I still have the Isle of Men. I do believe. I think. Although pretty much I think we've pretty much exhausted Isle of Man though. I know that we've not found everything in Isle of Man. I don't know if it's been wiped or not. I have to ask. Truthfully, I have to ask. I have to ask him because yeah, I told him to wipe it. Oh yeah, but probably did. He probably did wipe it. Yeah, I mean that island is huge. Not to mention it's got a lot of stuff going on in there. So you're not going to find everything in there, you know? And if you do find everything in there, God forbid, my hat would be off to you. I would drink a whole bottle of mead for you. Yeah, I know. Darth just wants to keep quiet. Right. I'm gonna let that piece of meat burn. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno, burn, baby, burn. Alright, being that it is... I'm hearing something. I think those are my footprints. Oh, that's a bear. Okay. I'm extremely cautious because the moose. It is moose season. It is rutting season. And they, you know, he aggressively came after me earlier. I was shocked, and he broke my, oh, that's right, I forgot to make another split. If I get my leg broken again, that's gonna be a problem. Maybe I should go back to base and make another split before I come back out. As I say that, and I'm still moving away from the base. I'm such a stupid idiot, aren't I? Keeping an eye out for any hunters as well. Once again, I was so caught up in talking with Sven that I forgot to check for hunters. So I don't know if there's any hunters out and about in the area, or where they might be. Yeah, I remember asking him to wipe the server for me, and I think it's actually down. I'm supposed to contact him to let him know when to bring it back up and run it again. Because I told him to wait until after the update dropped. Because I wanted us all to like start from scratch. You know, to see if there are any changes from day one, you know? A lot of people, being that I'm a streaming server, I tend to, every time there's an update, that's what I do. I wipe the servers clean so we can start from scratch to see what's new in day one. You know, as a streamer, that's something I need to do. But because I am a streaming server, people get upset because, you know, they spend all those countless of hours, which I can understand, building in my servers, only for it to get wiped after, you know, for the next update. But everyone, when you guys sign in, you guys know that I am a streaming server, so and it is in the rules and regulations that the servers do and are for streaming purposes. I am seeing if I can see animals in the area. Yeah, I've noticed I've not been able to find too many boxes. At least when Riney was on, she was finding box after box after box. Oop, that's a bear. I'm just gonna go over here. Piece of metal. Is that what I think it is? Yep. So put this little herb. Now, I was in the Valheim server earlier today. The Valheim server, just so you guys know, is still up and running. It's going to be up and running for at least another month and a half. Now, that server's run on donations. And if you like playing that server, it is open to the public. Oh, there's a campfire over there to my right. Okay. Yep, that's a campfire over to my right. So, basically, all in all, the Valheim server is up and running. If you want to come in, the login information is also in my Discord for that server. The only thing that we ask is that we've only gotten as far as to the Queen Bee, and we've not completed the Queen Bee yet. And so, if you want to get surpassed the Queen Bee, that's fine and dandy, but gotta wait for everybody else to be online to do it. We all progress together. Or we don't progress at all. Because there's just some people that are not ready. Their bases are not ready yet. Wow. What's going on? Usually I would have like animal and animal. I would have a ton of animals by now. Oh, well, alright. Sort of, kind of, not really. Let me get back inside. See, I did chicken. Put the blueberry, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract the seed out of that. Whoops. This way. Put that in here. Well, I was able to get 66 wood. So this is going to be a wood chopping thing. Oh, yeah, that's good and burnt. Nice. Put that in here. I'm gonna do the same thing with that piece of chicken. Feed my guy here, or girl. Let's see how the bunny's doing. Level 3, the bunny is. It's not bad, not bad. A little bit of water there. A little bit of food, a little bit of water. Oh, I think I heard that. I think something just went into the trap. I heard a click. So let me go and take a look. If I heard it, it must have been down below. Okay, it's not that one. So it's gotta be this one down here. Let me just get this box. Yep. It was a bun bun. Aw, cute bun bun. Come on, bunny. Let's get you home. Oh! Hi, Mr. Bear. You trying to hit me through the wall? You old rat bastard, you! Come over here. He can definitely flip me through the wall. There he goes. Can I harvest him through the wall? No. I have to go. Oh. Let me put the rabbit away before he dies in my pocket. And before it gets too dark. So that makes number 2 animal I was able to kill right outside that window. That window's pretty popular. I'm gonna have to take a look and see what repairs needs to get done in there. It's getting a little dark in here, so let me just turn the lights on. There we go. Let me get some lights on in here. Now let's see. Now that wall seems to be good. What about the window itself? No, the window is good. Oh, this wall. Ooh, 200 out of 600. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm burning things for a reason, folks, so I can just hear it in the comments. Tylia, why are you burning? It's burning for a reason. Trust me. Doing it for a reason. Trust the process. Okay. As much as I want to eat that, well, you know what? Why not? I just had a snack. How about that, guys? I didn't burn it. Alright, well, it's at 50%. Alright, there's a couple things I need to do. One is to make a new splint for myself. Before I can do anything. A splint is going to be a couple of sticks and a couple of bandages. But I don't really have any bandages, so I'm going to need to make a few. And then turn around and make splint. Two splits. Okay, so now I made the two splints. What was the other thing that I needed to do? I need to make another... No, I got a key. I needed to make something. I totally forgot. Oh, ammo. I need shotgun shell. Can I make one more? Yeah. Here we go. See, briny beef is firing up subsistence.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, there you are. Oh, that's right. I gotta do repairs in that back. Hi, Sky. How are you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, Sky.
Okay, that's...
There's still snow on the ground.
Sky says she's fine. Oh, no, it's, October.
Oh, good.
It's October. It's rutting season. So I've already been attacked twice by moose.
Okay, this is weird. The last time we were in, there was snow on the ground. Now there isn't.
Well, yeah, you do realize the server time is ongoing, right? Even when we're offline?
Yeah?
You realize that, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, so why do you find that,
I mean, it's just kind of weird that it happened so fast.
Oh, no, you haven't been in an entire week, honey.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta, go on a cooking spree, dearest. Really. We really need...
Yeah.
We need... stuff. Probably make a couple of chutneys if you can. We got enough veggies, I think.
There's one rotten meat in here so far.
Well, that's a byproduct of cooking. And nothing went rotten in there, it's just it happens to be a byproduct of cooking.
That's the first time I've ever seen that in there.
Yeah, it happens. After a cooking spree, next thing I know, I see like 2 or 3 rotting meat in there afterwards. A couple hours later.
Oh.
But we got 2 bunnies, 2 little buns here
Nice.
in the... So, kind of keep an eye out. We got a couple traps out there too.
see how many medicinals we got.
I don't have much. Medicinals.
225, not to 225.
That's still not a lot though, because we need those medicinals for exactly that, for medicinals.
Okay.
Yeah, a moose broke my leg earlier as he died.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's in there. So I'll put that in there.
Which was kind of weird, because I shot him in the head, and then, as he was falling, next thing I know, my leg is broken and half my health was gone. I'm like, so I shot him again. I double tapped him, but it was already too late. Had a broken leg.
Oh.
Alright, looks like I fixed the stairs, I fixed the wall that the bear clipped through earlier. I fixed the wall the moose tried to get me at through earlier. The wall seems to be good now.
74.
The windows are good, everything's good. The bunnies are good. Let me just double check to make sure that they're...
Okay, I have everything in my inventory. The water, some medicinal herbs, the carrots, the onions, and the crafting is grayed out.
It's because you don't have the water. You need the can.
I have the water. I have a whole
Oh,
bunch
you
of
need the
water.
glass. You need the glass containers.
Oh, okay.
There's
Alright.
14 empty glass containers for you in there.
Okay. Alright. Alright, how many? Do you want me to make all of them, or?
No, I would, as many as use your best judgment. Because we still gotta do a mass cooking spree.
Alright.
So, even with the mass cooking spree, gotta leave enough veggies for that to take place. And gotta be aware of the power situation.
Yeah.
Alright, so just, I'm turning on the both generators, so this way you don't have to worry about that too terribly much.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking about Conan earlier standing up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I'm kind of a little salty about what's going on with Conan right now.
Huh?
I don't know if you heard that they're pushing back they pushed back the release date one more time to September 5th.
Oh.
And they did it, of course, the day before it's supposed to be released again. And
well, I mean, I think it's pretty good of them to do that if they have any issues about what's going on, rather to put out a product that is kind of iffy. They're waiting.
I totally agree.
Right, then put it out.
I totally agree, but at the same time, it's a test live. Rhiney, it's test live. It's supposed to be not.
No, not like that. Not like that. Like.
But it's test live, so I totally expect bugs. I totally expect things that needs to get fixed. I totally expect all of that in the test live, because that's what that test live is for. Because it's test live. It's not the actual game.
And maybe they're getting feedback from people about the bugs, and they want to fix that before the thing comes out.
But are there people before the test live?
I'm positive there are.
Huh. Okay. But I'm just saying, what I'm saying is let us the players that are in the test live do our jobs and report the bugs and let them fix the bugs. You know what I mean?
That's what they're doing.
But they're not. They are stating that they're not going to release it because they want a more quality content, which I can understand that from a consumer point of view. If I was in base game regular Conan, but I'm in the test live, so why would I care? Because it's test live. You know what I mean? There's a difference. If you understand that. So, and not to mention, they announced it the day before, and the previous time they announced it the day of. So there's like no notice whatsoever, which is irking me because as a streamer now I gotta scramble and find out what I can do. So as I stated before, what I'm gonna do is just pretty much go, I put the normal Conan back on so I could just do my normal Conan stuff, go back to my series, and if and when it finally decides to drop, because I'm not going to hold my breath, it will drop. I'm not going to do what I did before and just drop everything and go with until after it's already been done. Here I thought I was going to be, like doing it before it's going to take place and etc. And make sure I get in on the day of with no problem, etc. But now I'm like, nope, I've learned my lesson. Nope. I'm going to have to wait till after the fact. So starting Monday, I'll be back into the, servers again, which is the Conan PvP, the Isle of Septa, I do believe Underworld, and I have to contact Darth about Isle of Man, because I've had him already wipe that, I think. Wiped it clean for the update. But you do see where I'm coming with that, right?
Still not really.
Oh, oh.
So I had a fun thing in the once human server that I'm playing in. Thing. So there's this event, a public crisis event, that the truck goes nuts at crazy cargo, and you gotta shoot it, stop it, and everything, and they have that mushroom thing going on in your head, or the jellyfish thing going on in your head, and then you gotta kill stuff while that's happening. Well, there was one in the desert area, and I had gotten to it, but I see somebody else was there as well doing that, and the crazy guy shoots me, makes me critical. Oh, I'm sitting there for a while because this is like an event thing. I'm not actually. There's no countdown timer, so I'm not going down. So then when I get back up again, he shoots me again. He does this a couple more times. After the event's over, he goes or my friends try to, come in and help me with this, try to shoot him too or whatever, and it's them too. And after the event, he goes around and heals us. I mean, what in the heck? That is kind of weird.
No, he's just being a good sport. He's just being a good sport. That's all. The event's over. There's no need for him to, try to shoot you anymore. So he wants to make sure that you know that he was just doing it because, it's the event. I would totally be doing the same thing.
I guess this event was a PvE event, but our server is PvE. So...
Well, it's probably anything...
The event is PvE, so I can understand why he was shooting us, because,
Yeah. Well, it's like our server. Our server, even though it's a PvP server, it's only PvP during certain hours. And if you're not online during those certain hours, then it's pretty much a PvE server, as long as you stay away from those hours, which is the Friday, Saturday night, 8 to midnight. Stay away from those 2 nights, then, you're pretty much going to be harassed free during that time period. Finally. Been looking for you. Come here. Was able to find 1 pearl. I need pearls.
Oh, and then once human, I finally caught a salmon. I was so happy.
Nice.
I mean, I do have 11 aquariums in my place holding all the cool fish that I caught.
Okay.
That's a lot of aquariums.
Well, yeah. Why don't you just have, like, 1 big one?
They don't have big, huge ones.
Oh, they don't? Oh, okay.
That would be nice if they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, like, or a huge-ass pond, or, like, a swimming pool situation or something. I don't know, something that you can hold all the specimens into one.
Yeah.
But then, I don't play that game, so I'm just assuming, or not assuming, I don't know.
It's fun. As much as you love Helldivers do, I love Once Human.
Well, I mean, I like Helldivers. Don't get me wrong. I actually like the community of Helldivers 2. More so than I like Helldivers 2.
Okay.
That as well as the, same as for the Long Dark community. I love that community more than I love playing the game.
Yeah.
I love watching it more so than playing the game. There's a difference. But I do enjoy playing the game when I do play the game. But I only like to play it to a certain point, because then I get, frustrated and beat up on, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, then you get out and you take a step back and take a little break. And
yeah, and I watch other people and see their life struggles and in the game, and type situation, and and go back and do the same thing over again. Yeah, that sounds about right. But Conan is the one constant where I can just relax, do my thing.
Oh yeah.
I was actually just talking to Spin about I was getting my Conan on, because I had uninstalled the base game Conan. But so I was, in order to get my Conan fix, I went into the Test Live single player and started up my base in the Test Live single player. Knowing full well, of course, it's going to probably, I'm going to wipe it for the Test Live. But, it's not going to stop me from having a good time. And, of course, I need a base, and so I can progress in the game, yada, yada, etc., etc. And, come on. What's the deal? Over there. Go over there. Jesus. It just didn't know how to go over there. So, but yeah, as I was saying, with the Conan, I was just getting my fix going on in the Test Live. And, I'm like forgetting what I was going to say about the Test Live. Sure. I've already lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Your choo-choo train went off the tracks.
It did. I totally went blank. I'm having one of those senior moments, I think.
Did you put a couple of canteens of Wawa to cook? There's some in there.
Yeah. I was just gonna drink. Might want to put wood in the fire. I've been out trying to get some wood, like a banshee today. This whole stream is nothing but me getting wood today.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wood and ranting. And we're already down to... Wave was dangerously getting low. We were down to like 100 wood. So I've gotten to like a little over 200 wood during this whole stream. That's all I've been doing is going out and just whacking on trees. Now that you're here, now I can relax.
Good idea.
Yeah. We really need wood, like, badly. I've already whacked on all these trees that are close by. That's true. Damn it. I'm finding all the trapped animals after they're already dead. I need them alive so I can get them into the small animal feeder. Damn it. Keep your eye on the small animal traps, please. Check them out periodically. And try to get them into the animal pen before they die. I'm sticking some chicken in the wood burning stove. If you want to eat it, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. Let it burn. And we'll stick it in the recycling bin once it's burnt. So we can generate some mass with that. Now, I was watching Subsistence in TJ's stream the other day. She was over here at our base. You want to know something? There was a plane crash right next to our base, dude.
Oh.
It was literally. It was literally. You know this. Okay, hold on. Let me stand on the rock. It was on top of this rock right here. This one hopping on. This one. I don't know if you can see me from here. See me?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
It was this rock right here. It was literally, this rock was totally on fire.
Jeez.
And that was like, and there's our base right there. And I'm like, and I'm seeing her, you know, kill these people on this rock. I'm like, what the?
Oh.
Man, I wish. The only time that there was a plane crash right next to our base was that one time that crashed like directly in the back of it, which nearly broke a couple of our walls. So the first thing I did when I logged in, I purposely logged in. As soon as that stream was over, I logged in to see the durability on these walls. And luckily, nothing happened with the walls, which kind of surprised me because
Because it's not that close.
it is very close. It's like right there. You know, the
Hello. Hello. Hi, Sky.
Sky.
Thought I'd drop in to say hello to Tylia.
Well, hello, sweetie. Love you. Mwah.
Since I haven't talked to you in like forever.
I know. Are you coming in?
No, I'm thinking you went for a break right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Move to the desert. I want to move to the desert too.
I found a locked box.
Wait. Shut.
I was going to ask you, Tylia, have you heard anything great?
I actually addressed that earlier today during stream. I have heard from him, and basically he has just been very, very extremely busy. Oh, we'll kill him. Or do I need to avenge you?
I think yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's been offline, and that's because in his real life he's been very busy in his real life.
Where are you, you little bird? Come on. Hello?
Ow.
Loaded? Yeah, loaded.
So yeah, he's just been very, very, very busy, and he says that he'll stop by every once in a great while, you know, to basically say, you know, keep me updated and stuff and things. But I kind of figured that would happen now that his mother has passed away, because he needs to pay off all of her debts and everything.
Oh,
And
I
he's,
don't know that. My mom's still staying out with my grandmother. So
yeah,
she's been gone for 5 years now.
yeah. And I mean, a lot of the debts, I mean, in the US, a lot of debts can be forgiven once you turn in the. Yeah, all you need to do is give them a copy of the death certificate. That's what I did because I'm below a certain uh, income. And because I'm below a certain income, my mother's death, I basically I turned in the gave them a copy of her death certificate, and they forgave the debt. You know, so to the point where I did not have to pay her debts. Thank God. There were a few that were adamant, and those few, I basically said, well, you know, tough titties, sorry, so sad, but I'm not paying because I don't have the money. You know, um, you're just gonna have to sue me for it because I can't get blood from stone. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but the rest was done, and everything else was, you know, done with respect and etc. So, just a few choice few, like hospital bills, they don't care. They want their money. Uh,
Yes.
Insurance, they don't care. They want their money. Well, no, insurance did kind of work with me, but it took a lot of time on the phone and begging, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, it happened. But that's what he's doing right now.
Well, I miss the baby.
Hi, Fred! I do too. We all miss him. We got Fred's on, Fred is in chat, ladies.
Hey,
Fred,
Fred!
FredRicco.
Oh, put that meat stuff right in this thing. The add item. That little chicken meat, that burn stuff.
You can put it in there if you want, but I just put it in this chest with the other burnt meat. Oh, okay.
I wanted to see what would happen if I did that.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Because that stupid bear, the little triangle on the stand down below the bear is damaged. Why do we need that thing again? Why do we need that triangle thing? It doesn't work.
Oh, that was for when he was trying to climb up on that rock to grab a piece of metal that was right in the spot where we couldn't reach it. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, her mic is a little choppy. He's saying your mic is a little choppy, Bridie. In other words, you're kind of going in and out a little bit. But I think that's the internet. I think that's got a lot to do with internet.
Well, I do have fiber optic.
Yeah, but, you know.
I think Ronnie loves the game.
You what?
I think Ronnie loves the game that I play.
Well, I got no one to blame. I got no one to blame at all. Because I'm not playing that game. I refuse to play that game. Oh, Fred's asking how you ladies are.
I are very well, Fred.
If you were asking me a month and a half ago, I would have said no. Because I had shingles for the second time.
Ouch. But you're all good now, right?
Yeah, I got around my nose and mouth area. There's a little bit of nerve ending wise. Not healing my right.
Fred? Are you, who are you talking about, Fred? Riney or, Sky? Or me? He thinks it's you, Riney. You sound like you're really far away.
I do? Oh,
Alright. Fred. Oh, that's nice to know. But, here, Fred. Here's Riney's voice. Let me introduce Riney's voice to you. Riney, say hi to Fred.
Hi, Fred. How are you tonight?
That is Riney's voice. Now, Sky, say hi to Fred.
Hello.
That's Sky's voice. Both of you sound like, okay. Well, to me, Bryony sounds like she's like right in my ear. So she's good on my end. It's Sky that sounds like she's like clear across the road. At least to me, that's what she sounds like. It's not your fault, sweetie.
Yeah, she's just not like allowed to talk to her. Not like I am.
Yeah. Everybody's mic is different. You just gotta accommodate for that.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the person themselves. So it's just got everything to do with the internet versus, you know, quality of the mic. That's all. So Sky, that's not your fault.
I got a leopard.
Okay, so right, did you make? Oh, you did make some chutney. Nice. Did you do any more cooking? I mean, we got. You can make liver and onions.
Okay.
You can make liver and onions. You can make steak and eggs. Make tomato soups. Let me see. You might have enough for. You can make. Yeah, you can make 3, 4. You can make the chicken dinner and the rack of ribs, and you can make a pork chop thing. There are 5 rabbits, so you could cook up some rabbit stuff.
Rabbit pie.
Rabbit pie. Yep. Just don't burn the rabbits, 'cause you gotta cook them in the wood burning stoves first. Just keep your eye out. Yeah, just keep your eye out on the power. Don't let the power go too far down. Right now, power is really good right now, so you can cook whatever you want.
Yay.
Throw that rabbit in there.
Well, you gotta pre-cook the rabbit first in the wood burning stove.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't let it burn now.
Oh, I always watch it.
Okay. You love grilled rabbit? Ooh. I don't think I've ever had rabbit before. Oh my god, there's absolutely no bait, and I still caught a now dead chicken. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Riney, today I started the procedure of the thing on Twitch. They got this new thing where you can have, I guess, guest people coming up.
Yeah, no, I'm not down with that thing. I read something about it, and people said it's not good. So I made it so they're not going to do that with my Twitch.
Oh, they can't knock, and you can either accept or deny. You realize that, right? They just can't come barging in whenever willy-nilly. You realize that, right?
Well, there was I made sure, I kind of made sure of it, I kind of did something with my thing.
Well, if you don't have it, if you got it set to ignore, then yeah, then nobody can do it, on your stream. That's not a problem. But I just wanted you to realize, though, that if somebody wants to, knock on your stream or whatever, they gotta, like, knocking on a door, and you can either accept or deny them entry. So they can't go on unless you accept it. But even then, I wanted to tell you that I put you on my list of accepted people to knock on my quote unquote door.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. But I know that's not going to happen now, being that you told me what you just told me. So I guess I'll just take you off the list and be done with it.
Well, I mean, no, I can. If I'm in,
You can't come into my streams if you're not on my list of approval. Plus, you have to knock on my door and I have to accept it. So those are two verifying factors. Those are two verifying factors. What?
I wish Twitch would stop doing crap like this, changing stuff all the time.
Yeah, they're just trying
the way
to.
it is.
Well, I know. They're just trying to improve upon, the quality of. They just want everybody to make money so that they can make money. But yeah, just wanted you to know that there are two verifying factors. Security factors that the person has to go through, so they can't just walk into your stream,
Yeah.
So, but as I was saying, I had started the procedures for that today and put you, and Fred, I put you on the list as well, by the way. Hi, buddy. No. Basically, it's a collaboration type situation, Sky. You know how people can now have 2 or more streamers on the same page? Well, now, people can, quote unquote, streamers can knock on other streamers' doors to see if they will either accept or deny. And it's mostly geared for people doing those podcasts where they have guests coming in or whatever, and they're expecting them to come in type situation. I'm doing it because you know how I always encourage other streamers as well as people in my voice chat to just come into the voice chat whenever I'm streaming type situation. I want to do that as well for the streamers to be able to, because their face will be on my stream when they're talking with me. People will see their face and their reaction. Well, not mine either. I don't use my face, but their face will be on, or whatever they use as a avatar or whatever, on the camera.
Oh.
So, bottom line is, they have this new thing going on, and I started the procedures. I'm not really fully understanding it yet. I just briefly glanced at it and read some of it tonight. And that's my first impressions that I'm getting from that as I was reading that. And I made the list of the approval lists, guest list, which is, Athenon, you, Fred, shout yourself out. Other people from the Attack, and then some people from like PP Mac and Shakira. They made the cut. I think I've got like 5 people. If so, guys, if haven't done so already, come and you know, say hello to Fred and Riney and their own servers or their own streams, and that would be awesome. They deserve the recognition. Because they're both great streamers.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And they're both great friends, too.
Yep.
Wood chopping. Just chopping wood today.
Nice. I'm just slaving over avocado.
Nice. Ooh, that bear just spawned right in. Right in front of me.
Making 3 roast ribs and veggies and a roast chicken veggies. Yeah, I made a rabbit. Tomato soup.
Nice. Yeah, Fred, chop it away. Chopperooey. Chopping.
There you go.
Well, we're going to be closing shop here in about 15 minutes. Around 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Fred. I think starting next week, I'm going to go back to being full-time again. So, so what I'm not, when I'm not streaming, I'll be recording, and when I'm not recording, I'll be streaming. And then when I'm not doing either one, I'll probably be promoting. With that one. I've been to that one. Damn it. Been to a lot of these trees already. I only got 51 trees. 51. It's not a lot. Did I go to this one? No. Okay. This one. I was kind of hoping for a flame rack. Damn it. Oh, come on. Okay, saw this in the corner of my eye. Blueberry. Yum, 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 blueberries. 73. How you doing, sweetie? Rainy.
Oh, doing good. Doing good.
And it's like all of a sudden everything got really quiet. I'm like,
I'm straight doing stuff.
alright. Oh, that was the cat. Alright. I'm like, I'm hearing something from my left side. I'm looking to my left, seeing what it might be, and it turned out it's my cat in real life in the cat litter box. I was thinking, because I got my hackles up because it's running season, Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm extremely nervous. Yeah, I knew you were there, buddy. Come here. Come on. Come to Mama. You back? Nice. Fred? Yep. Welcome back, sweetie. Now, I've not been finding a lot of boxes, but I've been finding a lot of metal, scrap metal laying around. Which is a good thing. No, we don't need that. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, this yet another piece? Come on, get up there. Oh. Oh. What the hell? Oh, L for two, oh, and look here, more scrap metal. Right there, and right there. Right by our front door. Got a lot of meat. Oh good, we got some open space. Nice. Alright. Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, it sounds like it's right above us.
Yeah, I'm heading towards the lake.
Oh yeah, I see that, I see that. Is it gonna crash?
Now it's banking. Now it's banking.
I see that, I see it, I see it.
Down there. Let's see.
Now it's too far away, damn it.
There it goes.
Well, that's kind of relatively close. What do you think?
That's kind of relatively far. Not not as close as the one apparently last time.
Well, last time it was further away, to tell you the truth.
I thought it was last time was over by that rock.
No, it was by... It was by... Yeah, the one I was standing on. Last time it was like right next to our base. The rock right here next to the base. So the rock that was right next to us that's not far at all. It's like right, it's like touching our base. I don't know. I mean,
there's crash. There it is.
I don't know if we want to... I don't know if I want to do that tonight. It's like almost 11 o'clock as it is.
Okay. Alright, wait.
You know.
You should always wait to do that.
We got finally some decent amount of wood. I mean, that is just rude. The game is being rude and giving us this beautiful, plane crash just before we're about to log out. Oh.
I mean, come on.
Oh. Now they want to give us a plane crash. Now, of all times. They couldn't give it to us earlier. I don't know. What do you think?
No, wait.
Fred's like, bad game, bad.
Exactly.
That's right. God knows how many hunters is between us and that. That is.
Oh, what if there was a forest just full of drug trees? That would be wonderful, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
And by a nice big lake.
Gonna go ahead and fill that with water for the next batch I'm about to put in. Everything needs water. Damn. There might be enough strawberries to make a mixed berry jam if you want to do that. If we don't have enough jars, which something tells me we do, or uh-oh, I can't get in. Am I about to get out? Hello? Hello? Okay. I can't get into the thing. I'm pressing the E button and I can't get in to see if there's any jars available. So I don't know if I'm getting kicked out or I can get in this. That's weird. And I'm pressing the E button and I wasn't getting in.
Yeah, jar. Like 8 jars.
Alright, so you'll I don't know how many strawberries that takes per jam.
2.
2, and there is 12. So that's 6 jars.
Yeah.
You can do 6 jars.
You want me to do 6 jars?
Yeah, go right ahead. I mean, we got the power.
Alright.
There we go. Yeah, because we need those. We need those jams and chutneys for whenever we go out exploring around the map. Because that's they don't have an expiration date, so they don't ever go bad.
Yeah.
So between them and the berry waters and the protein bars will keep us alive while we're out and about exploring the map. You know what I mean? So we need to get that built up because we're dangerously low. Oops. Four and 8.
How do you make glass jars?
In the workbench. Go to the workbench. The other workbench. This workbench.
Oh, okay. Glass fragments.
Which is in the chest underneath the workbench.
Oh, okay. Also glass fragments.
Mm-hmm. See, I love watching you learn. Nice.
Yeah. Make 4 jars.
Nice. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that going bad. So they just stay there for the duration while they're cooking. You did put all the berries back in though, right? In the refrigerators, the ones that you don't need?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Just ask. I do need to make a key. Oh, we don't have enough mass. We're still low on mass. I just need to get that up to 75, that mass right there. So 47 and counting, 48, 49. There. It's slowly going up to 75. And once it gets 75, then I can finally make the lockpick.
Do you want mine? I can make it later.
No, I can make my own. It's not a big deal.
Alright.
As soon as I make this, though, then I'll call it a night. You just have to just be patient and wait for it to get up there. I got the mass generator on, so I'll just sit here on the sofa and we'll do a chat session here with me on the sofa with my trusty bow and arrow. Yeah. I'll put my arrow away. Oh my god! So I think if Greg comes back, he'll see all those new additions, and he'll probably like, "What the F have you done to my base?" Have you seen all the new additions that we've put into the base, Sky?
Not really.
Well, besides this living room right here, this didn't used to be here, this part. Sofa and chair. Turn these off now that the sun is coming up. Not to mention, in my bedroom, which hopefully he'll never see inside this bedroom, like ever, is an actual bedroom. Look at that. This is my wardrobe. It's my desk. And of course, that's the globe. And my bed. It's a new addition. There's a furniture table now that you can make. It's this right here, and this will enable you to be able to make furniture and paint and everything and decorative stuff that you can have. There's even a table. There's even a coffee table now. But we're need coal tar. In order for us to get coal tar, we gotta go down in the caves for some coal. And Riney, yeah, which is not really fun. It's, you know, we gotta go down to the cave in order to get that coal so we can get the tar.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're not, you know, it takes us a while to muster up the courage to go down into the cave. Even then, we don't really go down to the, but we only go down to the first part of the cave. We don't go down to the second part. And we very rarely go to the third part, if at all. I think we went to the third part like 2 years ago. That's how bad that was. There's 3 parts, basically, to the cave. There's the cave entrance to this side, and then there's the cave, then there's the lava cave, because it turns into the lava cave. And then, of course, there's then the cave portion that's all the way over to the other side of the map. It goes all the way through. But in order for us to get there, we not only have to go down into the lava cave, go all the way across the lava cave, and then back up on the other side. We'll end up on the other side of the map. But we never really go up on the other side of the map. We only just stay on, we go down, and then we come back up our side, you know, of the map. So we don't really go to the far side. Not very often.
I picked all the potatoes up and watercress stuff.
Awesome. Well, I've made my lockpick and everything, so I'm all good. Let me turn this off. That's power consuming. And that should quickly, yeah, that's gonna go back up really fast. Now that, let that go up a little bit. And you really didn't cook much, did you? Not a lot. I was expecting to see like stacks of everything. Yeah. I was actually, expecting to see half the raw refrigerator booked, you know, and put away in the other refrigerator. But at least we got a fair amount of chutney.
I didn't want to like all hour.
Well, yeah, that's kind of good because it was like down to 500, 400 from, you know, a couple thousand there.
Tylia, you have to think of things like this. You know, I can't be here every day or every week.
Come here! Come here! Come here! Cut! You did not!
Oh, there it is! That's a good catch. That was interesting sound.
God damn it! Is that you hitting me or me hitting you? There you are. Come here, woman. You got in that PvP mindset, haven't you? Come here. Where'd you go?
You're a kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Are you outside?
Gee, where am I? If only there was some place you could look at me on the map.
Oh yeah, you're outside already. Shut the doors. If I could just lock them, it'd be awesome. Lock you out. Shutting doors. Alright, so folks, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to end the night with that little PvP fight that we just had. I think that was a perfect cute little ending. So I hope you guys would like, follow, subscribe, and if you'd like to become a patron, there's a link in the description below. If you'd like to become a member of the Exiles, there's that join button. This way you get to see content that nobody else can see. If you...
Dang it! Gonna come back for some stuff.
Who?
Hey, this is fake stuff.
Faith, there's nothing in there. It's empty.
And why is that in there then? I mean, my box is here. Oh, I don't know. That one's doing.
Wow, you got the collection of light sticks there. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Out of you.
You want to put some of those in the mass, you know, get rid of some of them? Make room in your chest? I just want to make sure that that I'm not, like, a visual glitch and the fact that I'm just not seeing anything. But no, that's an actual empty chest there. So, yeah. So, yeah, she's not gonna... I don't think she's gonna be back, Faith.
Where do you want me to put these?
In here. Come over here this way. Put them in the recycling bin, get rid of them. Okay. Dude, that brought the mass back up, which is awesome. Alright, so, once again, I hope you guys can like, follow, subscribe, and all that good sort of stuff. And we'll see you all next week on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. That's Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Probably sometime. I don't know what I'll be playing, but I'll be playing something. To make up for the fact that I don't have Conan yet up and running yet. But
Next place we build, we're gonna kind of have higher ceilings so I can jump properly. Come on.
oh well, he's not resetting the server. This. Oh, you're talking to the PvP?
Here.
Here. Oh well, that's Greg. You gotta talk to Greg about that, girly.
I will.
All right, oh Scott, yeah, and I not only did I build that, and I have the new room, but I also built this over the week. This is a air conditioner. So during the summer, we could be nice and cold. We could turn that on. See on the lower left-hand corner, I got that little chill factor going on right there. There you go. Got a little bit of coolness going on, so we can't overheat. So we'll turn that off. Because I don't want to waste any energy right now. And I made a couple of extra solar panels up over the course of the week. So yeah, I was a little busy during the course of this week, making some extra stuff and things. Yeah, I heard the generators go off. Let me just check, see what's going on. Oh yeah, the power is full. Everything is full. So the generators went off because there's the batteries are full, so we're all good.
Hey, I will see you next week.
Okay, sweetie. Have a nice one. Thank you for hanging out. I definitely appreciate it. We got a level 9 bunny. Good, good.
Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm going over to the one in chat, so come on over when you're done.
Alrighty.
Hear from you.
Well, I'm glad you stopped in to say hi. Missed you, baby girl. I wish you back in Subsistence with us.
I know. I was kind of busy like things.
Well, yeah, well, you could kill things here too. And you could also kill things in Conan too.
I know.
I know.
I will later and I was going to hear from you.
Oh, you too, sweetie. Alright, you have a nice one. You too, Ronnie. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, good afternoon, and good morning. Bye, everybody.